Hi all, this is Dinesh. Welcome to Weekly Market Report by JSW. Let's first get into world market news. The US market had varied outcomes this week. The Dow Jones in the early week saw a big jump of 450 points. This was mainly due to positive sentiment on the tech stocks as well as good earning reports by major companies. This week we saw Dow Jones reaching nearly 40,000 points for the first time ever. The Dow Jones has gained 10,000 points, that is 33% in a mere time of 3.5 years. The recent US inflation data shows very good signs for the economy. US President Joe Biden plans to raise tariff of EV vehicles by nearly 400%. The economy in China is good as well as bad. The industry economic growth has exceeded expectations, but there has been a big slowdown in retail sales. China's GDP grew at 5.3% in the first quarter, which was more than expected. The country is aiming to grow around 5% this entire year. Brent oil prices dropped due to the possibility of US interest rates staying higher for a longer period. Let's move on to Indian market news. The Indian economy is showing good signs lately, majorly due to unemployment going down as well as growth forecasts being upgraded. The United Nations had earlier predicted our economic growth would be nearly 6.2%, but they have upgraded it recently and it has been changed to nearly 7%. The Federation of Indian Export Organization believes that the merchandise exports would increase this year. It would be ranging from nearly 500 to 510 billion this year. India's consumer price index inflation is nearly at 4.83%. This is within the target range of RBI, which is between 2 to 6%. Wholesale inflation has hit a 13-month high and the food inflation has also gone up. Experts believe India's internet economy would reach 1 trillion by 2030. ICRA reports that air passenger traffic in India would be ranging from 407 to 418 million in the financial year 2025. Bengaluru is the top city which has seen the housing prices rise by 19%, while the other top 8 cities have seen a growth of 10%. Now let's move on to stock news. M&M's Q4 results have come. The net profit has risen by 32% and the revenue compared to the last year, the same period, it has risen by 11%. Biocon's Q4 results have also come. The net profit has fallen nearly by 57% to 135 crores. Gail's Q4 results have also come. The net profit has risen more than 3 times while the revenue has dropped nearly by 2%. HAL's Q4 results have also come. The net profit is risen by 52% as well as the revenue has increased by 18%. JSW Q4 results have also come. The net profit has fallen by 64.7%. Zoho is planning to enter chip making business. So they are planning to make a huge investment of 700 million and they are seeking incentives from government for the same. Warburg Pincus, a global equity firm, has announced that it is going to acquire Shriram Housing Finance for a whopping amount of 4,630 crores. The Murugappa Group plans to enter into the e-SEV market and they are also planning to invest 3,000 crores in the EV market. That's it for this week's market report. To stay updated on financial news, subscribe to JSW.